is orientation locked? What? I don't want to rotate it back. Oh. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how to. Hi, Nieces. I'm trying to figure out, it tells me that my orientation's locked, so I'm trying to figure out how to take that off. Any idea? Whoa. Hi, sorry guys. It tells me that my orientation's locked, and I don't know if my screen is this way is this way. So I don't know how to do that. Well, I want to have my phone sideways. I want to do it this way. I want to do it landscape because I don't think you can see the screen as well. I guess if I move back, you could. Can you see that screen? Alexa, light off. If I do it this way? Alexa, light off. See, I don't know. Keep your phone upright and not sideways. But I wanted to keep it sideways. Like, I wanted to do it landscape because I don't know if you can see this as well. I can try to, and I don't know how to turn this. Oh, crap. Now I'm not even sure people are gonna be able to see the screen. Is there a way to switch it so it's a landscape? Oh, really? You schedule a live for horizontal lives instead. All right, didn't know that. Okay, so now I have to figure this out. Okay. My husband just spent a ridiculous amount of time getting it set up this way. Let me see if I can fix it. Hold. Talk amongst yourselves. Let's see. Ugh. Let me move back a little bit. Whoa, deal. Okay. Okay, yikes. Can you even see that? I mean, whoa. I don't know if anybody can even see the screen or if it matters. Well, does this, whoops. Sorry. Does this look okay? I mean, first what people are gonna see, does it really matter? Or is this all right? Or am I not even going anymore? No, okay, here. No, you can't see me. Yeah. This is why I did it early. This is why. It looks okay, and you can see the screen. Oh, here. And tell me if you can see the screen better with light. Oh, damn it. Okay. Alexa, light on. She doesn't listen to me. Can you see the screen better with the light or without the light? So this is all right? that's fine. And I don't care if people like watch it. Mary had just, a couple of people had just said they don't know how it works. So even if they just see it a little bit, it's fine. Without's better. Okay. When I do that, I will definitely turn that. So, and I know you're not going to see me with the chat up, but that doesn't matter right now. So I ended up one short. So my daughter, my 21-year-old daughter, is going to play Go Sports Ball and pretty much all the sports. So I can push this down for a little bit. Ugh. Anyway, do you see my wall that got a hole in it? So it's half fixed. Needs to be painted. Hi, Alex. Are you ready? Let's go, 3 stacks. We had to adjust some stuff, so now I didn't look to see who I play first. I could look. My league is not drafting now. It's trying to tell me my league is drafting now. Does anybody recognize what Taco Corp is from? Out of curiosity? That's my league name. The draft is not in progress. Why has it told me to join my draft? It's not in progress. Nobody else says it's in progress, right? We still have, I mean, maybe the lobby. See what happens. Okay. My draft is not about to start. Oh, I'm first pick. I swear that wasn't on purpose. It is auto pick. Okay, but oh, 49 minutes. Okay, we have time. That freaked me out when it says it's about to start. So we have 49 minutes. That's right. All right. Here we go. So me, Dave, Fran, my daughter Brooklyn, Duke, Alex, 3 stacks, and Eric. Wait. Oh, no. Math. It scared me for a minute. You got 7th, 3 stacks. Sucks for the first pick, but then you get, yeah, that's what I was in my last draft. I actually I like picking first, but I also don't because it's so many between. Like 4 or 5 is perfect. At least with 7, you get to pick 2 in a row. And the nice thing too about going down to an 8-man is you do get a better pick of players because there's not so many people drafting. But there really is some pretty good players in the first, 18, 20 players. So it should be good. Yeah. The funny thing is the last draft that I did, I was, let's see, was I 7th or maybe I was 5th? I think I was 5th, and I still got the player I wanted. So in the first pick, actually my first 2 picks I was happy with, so that was good. So I don't know, Mav had a family thing, and I think he set his stuff to auto draft, but picked players, and I've never picked them ahead of time. I would think that would be hard because if somebody else picks it, then I suppose they just go to the next one. I don't know, but yeah, that is nice because you can pick pretty much back to back, and yours is close to that. And I'm assuming that Mav won't get here in the beginning, so you'll probably, I mean, his will go fast, and so yeah. I see 2 players that I want, and I'm only gonna get one of them, but oh well. And it's funny to watch people too, and it depends on who picks who. Like I like, 3 Secs we talked today about who we like our first picks to be. I know who I usually like my first 4 to be, but every once in a while, there's one position that comes up, and if there's the right player, you pick it. The difference for me this year is I couldn't care less who I have as a quarterback. I don't really have anybody I love. So sometimes when I really wanted a quarterback, I've ended up picking up a quarterback like 3rd round. But now I don't care. Half this time the quarterback is out the first game anyway. So I'm not cursing anyone, but that's what happens. No, that's right. There's not, when you pick 12, it's so hard. But the 12th person, by the time you get your first pick, and by the time you're the second pick, if you're number 1, everyone's gone. Yeah. Some seasons it's big with the quarterback, but so my last, when I picked last time, as you know, I'm not a Packers fan, and I'm even less of an Aaron Rodgers fan. But I've had him as my quarterback several years when he was doing really well, and he did really well for me. So I was forced to kind of cheer for them, not to win, but just to get a lot of points. But this year I picked him up as my backup quarterback, like way at the end of the draft. Like he was still there. I don't know. I mean, we had a 10-man, and I think I picked him up with, I don't know, like 5 picks left or something. So if he looks at his fantasy numbers, he's probably not going to be thrilled, but I don't care. So anyway. I'm wondering if my daughter's going to go live at all with me, or if she's seen enough of me today. I had to check. I had to make it as dark in here as possible so you could see the TV. And it's at least brighter now when it turned on than it was before. Yeah, you can. You can draft from your phone. This is your 3rd draft today. I did 5 one year. I might do 1 more this week. I'm not sure. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do it yet. I have a little bit of time. Yeah, I am. So I have to be careful not to, I don't see a reason I can't, right? For a while I was like, no, I don't want people to see things, but they're not going to see anything. Like, I'm just going to be careful not to put anybody in my queue. It's easier if you download the app. I would. You have 40 minutes. It's just easier to run it all together. You probably could do it like I'm doing it on my laptop, and I'm just doing it from ESPN.com. But just as far as following your team and stuff, it's probably easier to have the app. It's a good app. 360, you don't see any reason that it wouldn't be okay to just stream it, right? Because like Mary asked if I wanted, like if she wanted to watch. And I couldn't think, I mean, I know you can't easily just add people. I did look to see if you could like have guests watch, and it's kind of a pain. So I didn't do that. But she had said to me at one point, like in a live, just maybe when people get there, they'll want to play. It's like, it doesn't work like that. So maybe she'll watch it, and then next year she'll want to play. Because I think she thinks you like really have to really watch the stats, and I don't. Thanks. See who it is? My favorite player. Yeah, I've used Yahoo too, and I've used NFL Fantasy. But my other team was on ESPN, and so it's just easier to do ESPN because then I can just skip back and forth. So, right, we have time. It's 40 minutes left before the draft starts. 3-6. Did you do your other ones today, ESPN, or did you do Yahoo or Fantasy? I mean, Yahoo or NFL? You do ESPN app from your phone. Oh. I've done several of them. I've done drafts. I'm a draft fan, so I want to say drafts. I've done them driving. I told people that my youngest daughter, who was not invited to be in any of our drafts this year, she picked her team last year by looking at their pictures and seeing who's the cutest. And she actually like won her first 4 weeks and then kind of quit trying after that. So, you know, it doesn't take as much time as people think to have a team, because it's really like you can watch, you don't even have to watch the games. You know, you can watch your points and then just make sure that by Monday of the next week that you don't have anybody injured or that you don't. Jared Allen. I just read something that there's a chance that he may retire as a Viking, and I'm hoping that happens because I love him. And I mentioned before that my daughter's old gym teacher plays for the Vikings. He graduated from Augie in Sioux Falls, and he did his student teaching for a year at her elementary school. And so he was her gym teacher. And she came home one day and she said, my gym teacher is trying out for the Vikings. And I'm thinking, right, like, you know, it's some like 40-year-old guy telling his students he's a good football player, but she was right. So she loves watching him. And he comes back here every year to see the kids and do stuff. So he's great. My NFL league last season went 11-4. Ooh, 11-4, that's good. We came in third ESPN league. You know, it helps to know players, at least some of them in the beginning, but you know, just injuries can just screw up a team in like 4 seconds. So sometimes it doesn't really matter. My thing is, my husband has all these like things Jimmy rigged to like his phone holders. Like one of them is holding my phone, and then he put another one up here to stabilize it, but I'm not able to use a stabilizer one because I had to move it. A lot of people would, and a lot of players are going to get paid for riding the bench. Then there's some of those years, well, I mean, even CJ Ham, that's who my daughter's coach was. I think his first year he started on the practice squad, and then it didn't take long till injuries brought him up. Yeah, who's in and out, injuries. And that's the other thing, like people, and I will like tell Fran, and I mean, I don't know if I'll have a chance to tell Mav, but I know Fran did a practice draft, a mock draft, but you also have to be careful to not get all your like wide receivers and all your running back like in the same bye week, because that's when you get screwed too. And I've done that before. I've not thought about it, and pretty soon I look and I'm like, my 3 running backs are all like, you know, a week 8 bye. Then you're in trouble. Shh, Drew. Shh. Tell Billy hi. Where'd he go? Wasn't he just here? Is he hopping around? Drew, are you doing any drafts? Are you doing any? I think one day, I think I was trying to at one point ask you if you wanted to play, and I think it just was busy, but. Yeah, you have the 6th pick. I was kind of hoping I didn't get first because I didn't want people to think anybody who plays this know that there's nothing I can do about it, but it still just feels weird. Oh, good. Maybe Mary's babysitting him. Yeah, you do learn that really quick. Hi, Ellen. Yeah. The year I played 5 teams, I think I won 2 of them. One of them, it was really bad. I think that one I didn't even make the playoffs. I know, and I can't believe when JJ McCarthy going out, I was like, my husband's a Michigan fan, so I've been watching him play college. I was so excited for him to be the quarterback, and I was just saying to her, at this point, I don't even know who the quarterback is. Do we even know who the quarterback is? Have they decided? I can guarantee probably nobody will be picking the Vikings quarterback. Of course, Ellen. Probably. But I know it was preseason, but they still played well in preseason. This was Kevin McConnell's first preseason win, so he got all 3. So they might not be as, it might not be as tough a year as we think it's going to be. You're good. You're good, Mav. I was telling them I didn't know if I'd have a chance to tell you to, maybe in case he can't hear me, somebody wants to type, to just watch that. Well, he might have, if he's already put himself to auto pick, he might not be able to choose the buys, but if you can. And sneezing my head up. Oh, do you have allergies? My mom's allergies were really bad yesterday. She was carrying around this wet washcloth over her eyes all the time. Hi, Eric. Is it going to be? Okay. They were talking about a few people I thought could have been better, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, that's fine. We were just talking about how you have to sometimes watch to make sure that all of your running backs and wide receivers are not in the same. My mom's calling me. Not right now, Mom. Actually, I'll just take it and then I'll. Hello? Hi. I'm just getting ready to do my fantasy football draft. Yeah. Kirsty about the couch? No, not yet. I haven't really talked to her, but I will. I don't. She might be at work. I can send you her number. I'll send you her number. Okay. 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 Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Bye. Oh my, I didn't even think of that. Yeah, my phone is football all the time. One of my like messages used to be the Go Cubs thing. Everything was sports for a while. She hung up. I should have said hi. She's getting ready. We're hoping that they're getting ready to move into assisted living, her and my dad. So she's like in this mode to get rid of everything, and she's worried about all these big things, and her house is just full of all these small things. So yesterday we got rid of a bunch of stuff, but I'm thinking focus on all the little things and we'll focus on the big things later. I'm not a huge Cowboys fan, but I have a lot of teams that I like. I mean, I have my Vikings, and I like the Chiefs, and I like the Seahawks. I watch the Bills because it's my granddaughter and her mom watch the Bills because her dad, who's passed away, was from Kansas City, and he was a huge Chiefs fan. So I watched the Chiefs, and my daughter that's drafting tonight is a Bills fan. So, and my other grandson's a Bills fan. So I watch them just for them. But my husband is a Washington Commanders fan and a Bears fan. And my sister is a huge Vikings fan. They live in Shakopee, Minnesota. And her husband is from Chicago, so he is a Bears fan. So when we watch it together, we like make the guys go downstairs and watch it, and then we watch upstairs when we do get to watch together. Hey, Presley. I don't mind Casey. I can't stand Patrick Mahomes' brother and his wife, like his wife and then his brother. They're just super annoying. But just because of the other ones. Bleh, Cowboys. What is it telling us? We have, 29 minutes. So what makes you Cowboys fans? Like where you live? Did you grow up watching I know you grew up, but did you grow up watching the Cowboys? I mean, I'm a Vikings fan primarily when I grew up. Like, South Dakota doesn't have teams. So that was the closest. Why would you can't be a Cowboys bandwagon fan because they don't win. I used to call them the Prison League. The prison team. For a while they had players that probably should have been in prison. Getting better though. I've had some good players on my teams from the Cowboys, but that could be. That's probably why my daughter's a Bills fan. She probably was a bandwagon fan. She was a huge Stephon Diggs fan when he was a Vikings played for the Vikings. She had a huge crush on him. So that helped. Puppy, do you want to say hi? Here, come here. Come here. Oh. Here, say hi. Oh, geez, puppies. I don't know if people can see you, but say hi. Can you say hi? Look in there. Say hi. This is Bristol. Say hi. You say hi? Say hi. Say hi. too. You want to get down? You want to go sit in the couch and watch? Here. Sit in your spot. Sit in your spot. Here. You can watch. You can watch. She's supervising. You supervise? Oh. Yeah, Bristle's, she's a Shih Tzu, so she's part Shih Tzu, part Poodle, but she's mostly Poodle. She's got the Poodle face, which I was glad because I don't really love the Shih Tzu face. But she has the Shih Tzu tail, and she has Poodle fur too. She's a good puppy. She's a good puppy. Her eyes are, she's got cataracts pretty bad. So I would like to get them fixed, but from what I'm told, it's really expensive. So we'll see. Yep, she's a cousin to them. Yep. I love poodles. I had a poodle growing up. My sister has had a couple poodles. They're so smart. My daughter has a standard poodle that's really big, and then she's got a little tiny chihuahua. So it's funny to see them. Eric, we can't say who we're trying to get in the draft. Or people play defense. Yesterday, when I was on a live and I was going in to get wine, I want people to know I found a de-alcoholized, basically a non-alcoholic wine. I was pretty happy about that. So I can have my wine flavor without, you know, losing my mind. Okay, I will. I love that. 3 stacks and whoever can. So you can see on the screen, there's a list of all the players. And up on the top, you'll see where it says pick 1, pick 2, pick 3, because the app auto picks who picks first, basically. So I got lucky and got kind of lucky and got pick 1, and then Dave has picked 2, Fran has picked 3, my daughter Brooklyn has picked 4, Duke has picked 5, Alex has picked 6, 3-6 has 7, and Mav has 8. And so then we all do that, and then it goes the opposite. So then Mav will pick first, and then 3 stacks, and then so I won't pick again until like the 16th pick. And you can see that all the players, Alexa, light off. Okay. Oh, I don't know if you can see it any better there, but all the players are right there. So they give you like a suggestion of who is, I don't know, like they're ranked according to the people that are smart. And then the points, their predicted points are there. And then you're the bye week, which is kind of important because you don't want to choose players, all your players that have the same bye week, because you have to choose different players. I can, sure. Let's see. Do we have, well, it's 20 minutes. We should have time with 20 minutes. Yeah, let me see. Okay. I'm blind, so I have to go back to it. Trying to figure out how to go back to it without, let's see, without like leaving this whole area, since I'm already in the lobby. Let's see. What do I pick? No. Can I do that? I don't know how to use this very well. Let's see. If it wasn't in the lobby, 20 minutes, trapped out. No. It won't, like, I can't back out. Can you see me moving this around? If somebody sees it, it's darker on my screen. Where I go, pick history, no. I don't think I'm gonna want sound on. I'm gonna take that off. And you can also, well, you probably can't see over there. I will say who did it. Yeah, I know, I just thought it would be easy. I was looking at it earlier because I was trying to decide if I should do that. I don't know, I can't go out. Here, wait. There you go. Maybe I can do it here. Do you see where it tells me that I can, I think, is it too late? Because I did try to decide earlier. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see it now. Like, I know. No, I don't want to do that. No. No. No, what did I do? Oh, I don't know what I did. Crap. I should have done that earlier when we first got on, because I did actually look to make sure that I could do it, and then I forgot. I was gonna look to see who Scorpio's standing. I was gonna look to see. Okay, so the first round, first week, it's gonna be. I'm playing my daughter the first week. Oh, that'll be fun. Fran versus Duke, 3 Stacks versus Mav, and Dave versus Alex for week 1. That changed because I was originally playing Dave, and then when I switched to 8, it changed. Oh yeah, wait. I can barely see. Let's see. Alex, join the draft. Okay. I do see you now. Hi, Fran. It's nice to see you. Are you ready? I didn't do a video because I thought I'd just come on here early. And since we're going to be live, if you have questions, people can answer them there. One of the things I was saying earlier is as you're choosing teams, and I know you did the mock draft, so you kind of get an idea how it goes. Just kind of try to watch to make sure that, especially like your running backs and your wide receivers, don't have the same bye week. Because or else you're going to end up in whatever week it is scrambling to trade people or pick up different people. Everybody's going to make sure to watch the Hallmark movie, right? The Hallmark movie based on Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. My husband's a Hallmark fan, and if anybody knew who my husband looked like, they'd be surprised. really isn't. Like, it can be if you don't really know. I'm right here. You can't see me? I know, and that'd be great. That would be really funny if we saw them. I am here, Eric, so hopefully people can hear me. If you can't, I guess if you can't hear me, tell me. That was silly. That was a silly thing to say. What was I just gonna say? Yes, I plan to be. If it works for everybody, unless it's annoying, and then I don't have to be. But there's people that kind of wanted to see it as much as they could. I know it's not really clear. Can you kind of see it, Nieces? I mean, can you see names or anything? There's me, but it's dark because I shut Alexa, light on. So I don't know if you can see it or not. I was hoping you could kind of see the screen as we go. You can't really? Shoot. Well, I think most people don't really care, and I could try to move up a little bit and just see if it's any better. I'll do that, and you can tell me if it's any better if I move up or if it's worse. Because I have my computer like on a just a TV tray. Ugh. Is that any better? Here, oh shoot. Can you say names now? If I do it like this? Or does it just not matter? I know I should have Alexa pick it for me. Alexa's my BFF. Except she doesn't listen to me half the time. I like my kids. I had lamb last year. Oh, I just noticed something. I gotta look something up. Nieces, did you say if you could see the names better or not? Oh wait, there. There. Why didn't I do that earlier? That should help. And they'll scroll up so it wouldn't really matter. Okay, good. I don't know if I'm gonna like that. Oh, I think my husband said that if I switch it, no, that should be fine. That I might have to do it again. No, that's good. Awesome. Yay. Nobody has any issues with that, right? I don't know how to message. Let's see if I don't know how to message. If I went on to message in my league, I'm gonna screw this up. God. So now you guys know why I can't type. There. Okay. That worked. Okay. So you guys that haven't played, when you see the like the O and the Q by people's names, that means that they're questionable to play for the first game. Meaning like maybe they injured their ankle at practice and they're not 100% sure if they'll play. Like in the case of Lamb, number 4, he's out for the first game, so we're pretty much sure he's not playing the first game and possibly not more. Did you find a toy? Okay. Did you find your toy? Oh my gosh. Oh, shoot. I'm reading some stuff that I need to read. I don't really think it, I don't know. I don't see most of them perform on the field. I don't know. Generally, well, I don't know. I don't know if any of you guys have YouTube TV. We get it every year, this time of year for fantasy. And what I'm excited about, well, last year was the first year that they had fantasy on YouTube TV. But this year, it says that you are able to, like for your multi-screen, you can choose your teams. Because last year they only had certain options for which teams you could watch all on a screen. And when I'm watching the Vikings, it's one screen. I don't watch other players, other teams, but I go back and forth. But this year you can pick them. So, you know, if the Bears and Seahawks teams I like are playing, I can do that. And it also says that you can put your draft teams in and it's going to help you follow them. So I don't know how it's going to work, but I'm excited. We didn't have a thing for the, we didn't make a bet, but we did talk about having the winner gets something and the loser we never decided. So we're probably going to decide that soon. I don't know what it's going to be. Some punishment for losing for sure. Ugh, come on, letters. Okay. Man, I don't know. Where should I do? Seven minutes. 7 minutes to Wapner. 6:46. Yay. What do you want? You want to play now? Bring me your toy. Bring it to me. Give it to me. Give me the toy. No, Okay. Okay. Since this is mostly for her. See, I was going to see me when the thing is. So you can see my draft picture. I've told people how much I love drafts, and you would be shocked to know how many draft things are in my house. A lot. But that's a picture that my kids bought me for Christmas a couple years ago. It's like a mommy draft kissing a baby draft. Tell her to drive careful. Hopefully, can you guys hear the dog squeaking her toy? Hopefully she'll be tired of it before we start. Okay, good. I hope she had a good day. She's had a rough week. I hope today made up for it. All right, telling my daughter almost time. My daughter that's playing, because we needed one more spot. If anybody watched the video of my dog in her shaking, scared of thunder, that was my daughter putting her thunder vest on her. I'm hoping that we'll be on our family vacation next weekend, and I'm sure that you'll get a glimpse of some of them. Good thing I told her, 5 minutes. Well, and the sad part is, like, she's on meds, so I don't know if we need to, like, up them a little bit, but she's on daily anxiety meds, so it shouldn't be that bad. I don't know what the deal was. I think it doesn't help that right now, like, things in my house are just, like, she could sense that with my youngest daughter moving out, that the last few days have been really sad, and I know that dogs can, sense when their parents and their family is upset, so part of it just might have been that, because I've been pretty sad. It was a rough couple of days here. It was related to Goose. Fran reminded me that the punishment was going to have something to do with Goose, which doesn't really every punishment should have something to do with Goose, probably, especially if Mav loses. I just got an alert on my phone. I guess it wasn't on my computer, but that Grubhub is needing people out to dash, so. Oh, there she is. Good night, Sunny. Thanks for stopping. Nope, it starts in, like, you just got here. What does it tell us? 1 minute and 50 seconds. You even have time to, like, run to the bathroom and get a drink of water or take a gummy. Oh, well, that's okay. You know what? It's slow, and it's not like there's some production in the beginning, so you won't miss anything. You'll be fine. Looks like Alex and Brooklyn are like partying or something together. Alex joins, leaves, joins. Brooklyn joins, leaves. Brooklyn. All right. I'm not seeing the time anywhere. Is it time? Oh, I'm on the clock. Ah! It's about to start. I'm not on the clock yet. Like anybody, I better not put that there. I don't see the clock anymore. Maybe I should turn the sound on so I'm gonna get sidetracked. No, that's too loud. Sorry, people. That's questionable because he's questionable, but I just picked Christian McCaffrey. All right. Dave picked, Justin Jefferson. I really wanted Justin Jefferson. I love Justin Jefferson. It's going fast. It has begun. I didn't see. Let's see. Okay. It's not telling me. Oh, Fran. You took my favorite player. Like, he's my favorite player. I know. I almost picked him. I almost did. Especially with McCaffrey being questionable, but it's okay. He's so awesome. I knew he had something to do with it. I knew he did. We'll discuss this later. We will discuss this later. Well, he's not a stupid guy, I can tell you that. I'm trying to talk about today. Okay, so let's see. Brooklyn picked Mike Evans. Okay. Jeez, let's see. Man, he's out though. Duke is on the clock. They can do auto draft, and even if they forget to do auto draft, it'll just when the timer times out, it's going to give them the next one on the list. So if for some reason Duke's not here right now, he's going to get Breece Hall. So it really, you can't, you're going to get the next, you can get screwed, especially if the next person's like out. But, I didn't see what Lamb's injury was, like what his deal is. Hopefully he'll be back. Kind of feel like somebody's out. They maybe shouldn't be in the top 10, but I don't make the decisions. See, I'm guessing that Duke is probably not here. So maybe he is. So he got Breece Hall. Yep. Okay. I'm guessing he auto-drafted. So he can always come back and still draft, but it'll keep auto-drafting for him. I don't know if it's, some things it's like you can time out for 1 or 2 rounds and then after that it goes auto. No, it's Mav. So Mav did pick people, so he should get who he wanted, depending on if anybody else took him. Oh, you want to go outside now? Okay, hold on. I got some time. Right. Well, alrighty then. Okay. So I don't know, like if Mab auto drafted, it should have just picked it for him. I mean, it should have like automatically did it. So I think he's gonna get Lamb, who's out, but hopefully it's not a big injury. I don't know. Does anybody know what Lamb's deal is? So Mary, so like we did the first round, they do an auto draft or auto pick who goes first, and I got picked first, and it truly was auto. So then you do, everybody goes through first to 8, and then you go backwards. So then the person who picked 8 picks first for the second round. So like Mab's picking will pick again right away. And 3 stacks is on the, so he got Jonathan Taylor and, oh, so it didn't, so it must have been who he picked. He got Jonathan Taylor, and that's good picks. Josh Allen, wow. My daughter will be jealous of Josh Allen. Okay. Brooklyn's on the clock. Map took a quarterback in round 2. No, we do backwards. So the Mav picked, he was 8th, so he picked 8th, and then we start back at 8 and go back towards the first one. So then now I'll pick, when it gets to me, since I was the first one, I'll pick twice. Oh, it's me. Let's see. God. I want a wide receiver, but I think I'm gonna do him. And see, now it's me again because now we're going backwards. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. All right. So now at first it went from the first pick to the 8th pick, and then it'll go from the 8th pick to the first pick, and then the first pick to the 8th. Does that make sense? Yep, the program and the, I mean, you pick them, but so like I go through and I pick who I want, like I hit it when it comes up, but if you aren't here to do it, they'll just pick the next one in line, because the computer has how they're ranked according to the smart people who think that they know the things. Oh, is that what it is? I didn't pay attention to that 3 stacks, so that makes sense. So he's not injured. So did he sign his contract, or are we still waiting? Is he like in a penalty? Like, is he suspended for a couple games or a game because of his contract? So, and you can see, like, it tells you who's on the clock. Oh, maybe you can't see that. Let me put it up. See, you can tell right there. It says Alex is on the clock. Ugh, sorry if it's just making people dizzy. So that says who's on the clock, and then you can kind of see a lot of times you're going to see one of those top players will go, because generally you pick somebody from the top. It's not always the one on the top, but is it making sense? Yeah, that's why it's called a snake. He signed, he'll be there. Okay. Thanks, 3 stacks. All right, so I have 2 ways. And so everybody has like a different way they draft. Like some people do, you know, they focus on their running backs and their wide receivers in the beginning because they really are the point makers. And if you really want a quarterback, you can pick. If there's a different position you really want, you can do that. I mean, if there's a different player that you want that plays a different position, like Mav picked a quarterback in the 2nd round, which if you really want a certain quarterback, that's cool, but 3 stacks is on the clock. And so you pay attention to like over here, well, you can't see it on my screen, but over here on my screen, it shows who my players are and it shows what I have left to draft. I don't know if you can see it, it'll say empty because I haven't picked my quarterback. And it'll show you like I need another wide receiver, a tight end, a flex, which can be either a wide receiver or a tight end. And in some leagues, you can also, a wide receiver or a running back. And in some leagues, a tight end too. And then a defense. And then a kicker. And then the bottom ones are a bench. So you pick your bench too. So that if somebody gets hurt or whatever, you have that. Oh, I'm on the clock. Oh, Brooklyn's on the clock. I'm on the clock in 3 picks. So you can see. Let's see, who got 3 stacks. 3 stacks got him. I'm on the clock in 2 picks. Okay. Oh, let's see. On the clock in 1 pick. All right. What do I do? I am on the clock. All right. I think I want. I think I'm going to take Metcalf. I'm taking Metcalf. And then I can also go up here. I'm going to pick my tight end. What did I just do? Didn't it? Oh, I got him. Oh my God. Okay. Whew. Thought I missed it. All right. So you can go here and you can choose, like if you want to choose a specific position instead of just looking at all the players. So that's what I did. Because I knew I wanted to pick my tight end then. But I thought I screwed up. Whew. Thanks, Nieces. I agree. And Dave on the clock. I'm assuming Dave must be auto drafting. Because I haven't seen him. Has anybody seen him? He did ask me earlier, like, what night we were drafting, and he was there when we picked the day. But I'm sure he's busy with the thing, so he'll be fine. Well, let's see who Fran dash Dink decide for this one. Oh, Fran. Did Dink help you with that one? Oh, he is here. Okay, good. I'm glad. I wasn't sure since he wasn't sure. I'm glad. I like Joe Mixon too. That was a good pick. But Aaron Rodgers? That surprises me. I have him as my backup in my first one, and I got him really late. I don't even know what quarterback to pick, so I don't even know. Let's see. Look. And a million picks to decide. True stacks. That's 3 stacks. Come on, Brookline. In and out, in and out. Bumps. There you go. There you are. Duke. Sam Laporta. B. Molly on the clock. She in or she out? And that's who I'm against, my daughter, the first week. So hopefully if she picks somebody crappy. For sure we will. Oh, they'll be trash talking. At some point you just need to let us know if it's getting annoying. Erin Jones, good job, Brooklyn. She's not listening to me because she doesn't love me. She's not in my live. But she picked Erin Jones, who is now a Minnesota Viking. All right. I am going to do... I'm going to get DJ Moore and put him in my... No, I want Cooper Kupp. Now I think it's probably time to pick my quarterback. Who it's going to be, I don't know. Jordan Love, I don't know. Sorry, people. I can't pick it. I can't do that. I don't want to pick. I just don't know. Is Kirk even starting this year? Oh my God, I don't know. I don't know who to pick. Sorry. Just not a picking Joe Burrows. I don't know. Nobody I really wanted. I don't care. I love all you Dallas fans, but I just can't pick a Dallas quarterback. I kind of would have picked Kirk Cousins because as much as he got slammed by people, he's a good quarterback. I know, Mary, you and your little skirt and your purple and yellow, purple and gold pom-poms that I'm picturing you in? I'm gonna probably regret that quarterback pick, but man. Just rough time with the quarterbacks this year. Mary, does this make more sense to you now? Like, you don't really have to pay attention to the stats. You really don't. And you don't have to know the teams. I mean, it kind of tells you. And when you watch more games, it doesn't even matter which ones. We each get, so we get two quarterbacks. I mean, two quarterbacks. Well, technically we do. So we can get two quarterbacks, but one will be on the bench and one will be in our league. So in our starting lineup that we'll play, we get a quarterback, two running backs, two wide receivers, a tight end, a flex, which can be a wide receiver or a running back, and then we get a kicker and a defense. And then you also pick people for the bench. And so usually you pick a few you pick a quarterback, a few wide receivers, a couple wide receivers, a couple of running backs, a tight end. You know, just people to put in if somebody gets injured, or, you know, a lot of times you use them because eventually your team they're like in that play every week are they have a bye week. So you can see, like, well, you can't see my team, but so if you see, here's my team. See, you see my bye weeks are like 12, 9, 6. So I do have my flex and my tight end and my running back have the same bye week, but hopefully I can pick up some decent people to on my bench to like swap out for that. So yeah, you get people on your bench. You just have to make sure every time that your players that are like in your current roster, that, you know, none of them are out or none of them are questionable, or at least pay attention if they're questionable to whether they're going to play, and then you swap them out with your bench. And if somebody's out, then sometimes you just drop them and pick up a new player. So players that don't get picked by a team tonight, they're just going to be there for us to pick up later if somebody gets injured or if one of the players we picked sucks. Mary, stop taking his players. You're taking Dave's players, apparently. He's just probably whining so that he has something to... Oh, Mavs, is he back? Is he in? See, 3 Stacks can just like give you the numbers without rambling on like me. Oh, Mav picked DJ Moore. I like DJ Moore too. And Devontae Smith, I like him too. Those are good picks, Mav. Good picks for being new, for being a newbie. He's probably like a ringer. He probably is pretending he doesn't want to play. He's going to kick everybody's butt. Good, no, I'm gonna do that. All right. Who's left here? God. What? Oh man. Oh, this is painful, sorta. Oh God. Guess I'm gonna pick a Browns defense. Really? I'm not picking the Cowboys. I'm not picking the Jets. All right. Browns it is. All right. Oh, I like Calvin Ridley. I'll do that. Yep. Sold. Sort of. I'm trying to, yeah. But it's mostly my daughter going in and out and in and out and in and out. It's nobody's really chatting in here. Here's the chat. Nobody's really chatting. What it is right now is it tells you like who picked two. So I can see who picked two. And then it shows me like my daughter is in and out, and in and out, and in and out. And then Mav's in now. He's supposed to stay in, but my daughter's probably doing 900 things instead of, like in. She can listen to what's going on so she knows when it's her turn. Or not listen, but she knows when it's her turn because it's probably dings, but she's in and out. So, not really a lot of chatting in there. Earlier there was a little bit, but it just kind of tells us who picked who. There she is. I'm not lying to them. You were in and out and in and out. Am I wrong? Look at it. In and out, in and out. Brooklyn, meet my friends. You've been sitting, you've been just watching the chat? Listening to me talk trash talk you? Or you've been sitting in on the thing? You had to speak up when I said you're probably just doing stuff? That was nice. You had some good picks. It must be, Mav, because you can take it off now though. You should be able to click, shut auto pick off right there where it says auto pick. Right there. You should be able to shut that off if you don't want to auto pick anymore. But I think it was. Well, at this point, a lot of us don't know any of the players, so it's up to you. But I mean, we're getting down to the players where, it's just, I kind of at this point go by the predicted, predicted points. Yes, Mary, I told you that. You didn't listen. I told you could do auto draft. Or we could have just helped you. Oh, I didn't shut the door. I can't even talk in chat. I don't know. Well, that's fine. I don't need to. Well, duh. I don't need to. That's stupid. Yeah, I know. When you haven't seen it, I am glad you're watching it. When you haven't seen it, it doesn't make sense when we say auto draft. But yeah, you could have just let it. Mav did like choose who he wanted, but you don't have to. If you didn't choose who you wanted, it would choose the next person in line who is pretty much lined up with the projected points for the season. It's not always perfect, but our picks aren't either, I told you last year, my daughter, my youngest one, picked players according, I think she was at work. I don't know if Brooklyn's still here, but Daytona, my youngest daughter, was at work drafting, I'm pretty sure. And she was like picking the players by their pictures and who's the cutest. So it doesn't really take too much knowledge. Oh shoot, I'm next, okay. Let's see. Whoops. Ugh. There we go. Picked up my kicker. I already have a wide receiver on my bench, so I'm going to pick a running back. I'll pick up Swift. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'll take him. Houston, that's good. Everybody's, yeah, either on an app or on the lap. Everybody sees the same thing I do in the big picture. On the side pictures, on this one, I see my team that I drew. They're going to see their team. Everybody sees this. Everybody sees this. So basically, when this comes up and it becomes your turn to draft, you either just pick who you want, or if you do it ahead of time, you can, this queue means the people you want next. If say you have to like take a phone call, you can just choose the next person to be in your queue, and that's, as long as somebody else doesn't take them. What are you confused about, DCs? What is he confused about? Now I'm confused. Why are we confused? Oh, okay. Phew, not me. Amari Cooper. God, I used to love Amari Cooper. I had him a couple times and he was great. Brooklyn picked the, oh no, I did. Where am I low on chat? Oh, yeah, way down on chat. Jeez. Okay, so so I like him too. Oh. Okay. There we go. Oh, I like us. No, I'm not going to two. Can't do that. 14 to 14. Yeah, 214. Down to 14. I like David Montgomery. I saw that. I saw that you got him. Man, Ezekiel Elliott used to be a great player, but what a terrible person. Like, I couldn't pick him up if I wanted to. I mean, I could pick him up if he's great. He's just not a good person. Oh yeah, sorry. Yep. There you go. Fran. Right now it's Fran. No, it's Brooklyn. Oh, Fran, Christian, you took, oh, no. Who did Fran pick up? Oh, Brandon Aubrey. Christian Kirk Brooklyn picked up. Okay. I wish I could show you that and the people that people picked, you know? Maybe what we could do after this is everybody could, if you want to, could post your team once you get like the email with your team and post it like in your community page or something so people can see. I don't know. Maybe we don't want to do that, but it'd be kind of cool for people to see who you have that watched it. Or if somebody can think of a better idea for people just to kind of keep up after they watched the stuff. We can post like every week with who won and stuff. I don't know the best way to do that. Somebody else might. Yeah, we'll figure out the best way to do that. So we have 3 rounds left. Basically 3 bench players for most people. Well, for me, I have 3 bench players left. So now we're kind of getting down to some players we don't know and some players who've been in the league a while. It's funny to look now and see the people who like used to be the top picks and now they're, you know, last rounds. Mavs on the clock. Oh, we got Cortland Sutton. How did you get Cortland Sutton so late? Wow. Cortland Sutton is a great player. At least he was. We'll see how he is this year. Christian Watson's good too, but pays for the Packers. Austin Eckler, crazy that he's this low. Nick Chubb, great in the past. Man. Jordan Addison. Oh, I liked him too. Jordan Addison's a good pick. You have cheat codes. Does anybody think we might be talking to Goose? All right. Pick my backup quarterback. Cheat code sounds a little bit to me like Goose. Take him. And then another tight end. He's questionable. I don't need him right now anyway. All right. So I believe this is going to be the last round. Well, 1.5. We'll finish this round and then there's one more. All right, we're down to just a few picks. Man, all the last big night, I don't even know what to pick. Do this for my daughter. Guessing Dave went back to work. He said 9 seconds. Last pick of the night. Taking Coleman for my daughter. Cheers to another draft season. Yay. Here's my players. So in probably... Hi. Oh, I didn't shut that laugh. So in probably, I don't know, 5 minutes, each of us is going to get a scorecard. They're going to rank us. They're going to give us a grade as to how well we did on our team. And the last one I got a B. But one year I got a D and I won the league. So I don't put too much stock into what they have to say about that. But that's my team. Oops, I'm not here. That's my team. Burrows, McCaffrey, Williams, Harrison Jr., Metcalf, Kelsey, Cup, Browns, defense, Tucker, Ridley, Dell, Robinson Jr., Montgomery, Cousins, Bowers, Coleman. So we'll see. So for those of you still here, I know some of them can't hear. Oh, Fran already got a C, she says. Okay, let me check my email. See what I got. Whoops. this. All right. Kind of a sad defense in hand page. Okay. It gets picked. You pick your defense. I picked my defense. I love my defense, but I picked them. If I'm going to see, they already said the email. Okay. I am scared to look. Ah! I got an A. We'll see. We'll see how that pans out. I got an A. My team could finish first. It also could finish last. Not too much stock in that, but you guys see again? So Brooklyn, are you coming now? Thank you. It seriously doesn't really mean that much. I'd like to think it does, but it really doesn't. Like I said, I got a D and I won. So, oh here. Well, they're leaving. Going a little. I didn't type this in there because people were left. So if Alex or anyone that wasn't in this chat, Alex or if Dave comes in, let them ask them what they. So Alex, Dave, Duke, Reno, Fran, Mav, you didn't get a AAA. 3 stacks. You got to see. Okay, so we'll see. That sounds like Goose. That sounds like Goose. Good job. I'm not making Brooklyn a moderator. She's never going to be here. Plus, she'll just do things that are not okay. I'm just kidding, boo. All right, I can shut this off. Go back to my regular scheduled programming, figure out how to do that. All right, let's see. Don't remember. Oh, here. Not AirDrop. Not so good with this. Oh, yeah, screen mirroring. I don't need that. Screen mirroring. Oh no. How do I shut it off? There. No. Oh, boy. Life is hard. Life is hard. Maybe I just shut my computer down. I don't know. I don't know what to do here. Okay. I'm just gonna shut this. Oh, there we go. I guess you couldn't see me anyway. I was trying to do that. Defense, you just picked a whole, yeah, you just pick a whole team. Yeah, you just pick the whole defense. You don't pick up one player. There is some that you do just pick up the player. I'm glad that we don't do that. Because that would be hard to pick. Yeah, and then the defense gets points for sacks and interceptions and fumbles and things like that. And wide receivers and running backs get points for like their, how many yards they ran or they caught. And the quarterback, same, they get points for that. Quarterbacks can also lose points for getting sacked. And of course the defense gets points for sacking them. So yeah, there's, at some point we can post like what they get. It's like every 25 yards or something. Everything is different, but I think it's every 25 yards they get, quarterbacks and running backs and stuff get points for. 3 stacks would know that probably better than me, but. Mav, what did you get? Did you tell us and we missed it? Did anyone get Tony Pollard? Let me look. can check that information. Okay, tomorrow. Let's see. ESPN. No, it's not ESPN. All right, come on, my phone. Sports, ESPN, fantasy. Okay. Oh, Alex got Tony. Okay. I asked earlier if anybody knows where Taco Corp came from. Does anybody know that? My team name Taco Corp? I'm just curious. Yeah, I don't know how to check that right now. 3 Sex probably remembers. I don't. So if you don't know, if anybody watched the show The League, it was a really, really great show. I think it was on FXX maybe. There was like it was about fantasy football. I mean, it was a great show with a lot of things to it, but it based around fantasy football, and so Taco Corp came from that. So it's been my team name for several years. I'm still trying to figure out how to shut this TV thing down. Okay, got that. Screen mirroring. I went off though. I don't know how to do this. Whatever, you don't need it. Anyway. I can move over to my comfy chair now because I've been sitting on a not comfy chair. I had to, that's where I was sitting with my contraption. My husband rigged on a little TV tray and a puppy and a blanket to make me taller. So I can put this nonsense away. I don't know how to shut that off, so. Anyway. Drop blanket. So that was fun. Mary, do you feel like you learned things? I don't think I've ever done a live from my house before, which is weird. So like what I told you, like when people come to the draft, they can't just like play. You have to like have everything set up ahead of time. So next year you can play, right? I'm excited to watch Tony play. That's fun. Mary, I'm glad you or Nieces, I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, you never know this season. I could have 3 players injured in the first round and first week and have to start from scratch. And it's happened before. Hi, puppy. Hi. This is where my dog spends much of her time. Right here. Alexa, light off. Oh, maybe not. Alexa, light on. Way too dark. I know I shouldn't, but man. 3 Sex, what grade did you get in your other 2 today? Bristol. 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 Boop. That was from Nieces. She said boop. She's like, what was that for? Anyway, I suppose I've been here a long time. Oh, B plus and a C minus. Okay. It'll be interesting to see how that pans out. If you do better in your C minus than you do in your B. She's still upset that her sister and her brother moved out, I think. She misses them. She still goes down and looks in their room and she can't find them. Anyway. All right, I've been live a long time. She's probably not mad at me. She's probably mad at, I like to believe she's mad at Daytona and Keontae, her boyfriend. She just lays here. She's getting older too. Having a little trouble seeing and hearing. Yeah, anyway. All right, well, I am going to go and can't wait till football starts on Thursday. We will be just getting to our Verbo in Sturgis, South Dakota for the weekend. So I think it's the Chiefs that start the season. So I'm sure we will be watching that because there'll be some Chiefs fans there. And I'll be watching my team. But thank you for coming, you guys, and thank you for staying. 3-6 was fun. Thanks for helping me explain stuff because you can do it much better than me. I tend to ramble and you're like just to the point. So, all right, we'll find a way. Like 3-6, you tell me what you think is the easiest way to just post. Is there a way we can all just post stuff so people know? I don't know. I don't know what the answer to that is. We got some time to figure it out, but all right, you guys, have a good night. And I'm sure I'll either see you later tonight or sometime tomorrow. Have a good night.